Hey there, it's Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 155 already of our BU 365-day challenge, our annual challenge to do one thing every day that improves us in some way. The month of June, this segment, we are focusing on our relationships, relationship well-being. And today's topic is relationship beliefs. We talked about our core values yesterday, and I actually selected trust or trustworthiness as my most important one, and it's because of a lot of things that have happened, a lot of experiences I've had, as well as the topic we're going to talk about today, relationship beliefs. Now, this might apply to your romantic relationships, it might apply to your family relationships, it can actually apply to any relationship, but I think most of us are going to think about it in terms of our primary or romantic relationship, or our relationship with our children or our grandchildren, etc. So I'm going to share about 20 different things, beliefs about relationships, and I just did some research and found what are the most common beliefs about relationships. And really, I hate to admit, but at some time or other in my life, I have believed every one of these things on this list. Some more than others, some longer than others, but I believe them all at some time or other throughout my 62 years here on the planet. So if you believe these things too, you're not alone. Millions of people, if not billions of people, believe many of the things on this list. Now, this is a list or a compilation of beliefs that we're going to talk about a little bit more tomorrow in depth. I did a survey on LinkedIn to find out, and I only could pick 4, so I shared 4 beliefs from this big list, and I'm having people vote on which one they have believed most often or most frequently in their life. Just out of curiosity, I will pick that one, and then tomorrow we will unravel that belief, because a lot of beliefs can be good or bad, right? Beliefs can be positive or negative, and it's how they are for us. I might believe something that you absolutely, if you were to believe it, it would be terrible for you. You might believe something that's awesome for you, but would just not work out for me. That's the nature of our humanity, and that we're all human beings and we're all different and unique. And what works for one of us doesn't ever work for another. So what are some of these beliefs? And our action item today is going to be just to share one belief that you currently have about relationships. It may or may not be on this list. The one I picked is not on this list, so I added and said I'd share 20 things instead of just 19. I have a list of 9 common relationship beliefs that are actually can be toxic or bad for us, and then another 10, 2 of which are on this list. Another 10, it was a list of 12 other beliefs that are common and very, very common among us about and with respect to our relationships. So what are these beliefs? Number 1, you need to share everything with your partner. Number 2, you always have to compromise. Number 3, you should always put your partner first. 4, couples shouldn't fight. 5, your partner should be your best or your only friend. Number 6, being in a relationship will make you happy. Number 7, if you love your partner, it's okay to give and get nothing in return. Number 8, monogamy is the only option. Number 9, you should never go to bed angry. 10, the idea of losing yourself when you become comfortable or are in a relationship. The ride or die mentality, standing by your partner no matter what. Relationships aren't hard work. Your partner should know what you need without you having to say anything. Boy, is that probably one of the major destroyers of relationships. The idea of not holding back on your feelings ever, always sharing everything with your partner, including all of your feelings about everything. You'll never get bored if it's your soulmate. That's one that a lot of people believe. You need to take care of your partner at all costs. Conflict is always a bad thing, and there's a perfect person out there for everyone. And mine was, I had my chance and I chose incorrectly. I had my one chance at marriage and I chose incorrectly. Other people believe that they can be married, infinite amounts of times. People have been married 5, 6, 7, 9. I don't know how many people have been married the most. I could look that up in the Guinness World Book of Records. I'm sure it's in there. Somebody's been married probably 20 times or something outrageous. Anyway, today all we're doing is thinking about, as we go throughout our day, relationship related beliefs, right? Maybe it's where the pecking order is in your relationship or something about that. But just share one belief that you currently have about your relationships. Any type of relationship, any relationship, it doesn't matter. Just share one so that we can learn from one another. And then tomorrow, I am going to pick probably one of these 20, but actually probably one of the 4 that I shared on LinkedIn because I'm letting people vote on it. So it's not just me that's sharing a limiting belief, because like I said, I have had, or not limiting, a relationship belief, because I have at some time or other in my life believed all these things. I believed that there was a soulmate out there for me. I believed that I had my one chance at marriage and I picked wrong. I believed, actually, that's still a current belief of mine, which is really one that I need to personally unravel, which is why I will demonstrate how to unravel a belief that isn't serving you anymore tomorrow. But I'm not going to use my own. I'm going to use the one that's voted on by the most people. All right, have an awesome day, and I'll be with you tomorrow.